Hey guys, it's Michelle. Welcome to week 21. I can't believe it. Super exciting. I always say that though, but every week I'm just super excited. I apologize in advance because this one is going to be a 20 and 21 week vlog since I missed last week. So it'll probably be two parts. I'll stop this one around 8 minutes and then I'll do another one probably around that same amount of time. But I'll try to get everything done as quickly as possible so you're not spending your whole evening watching me. Okay, so I left at 19 weeks and 3 days for Arizona, and I flew down there. I had asked some of my friends on babyandbump.com. It's a pregnancy forum. I think I've mentioned it before. I've asked some of them what their advice was for flying when pregnant, and I got a lot of good advice. The main key things would be sitting near a bathroom, not drinking soda, and wearing medical surgical support stockings, you know? So I did sit at the very front of the plane, so I was like 2 feet away from the bathroom, which came in handy because I went right before we boarded, and I was in the first boarding group, and I got my choice of seats, so I sat up front, and by the time we hit the elevation that we were flying at, I had to go again. It was ridiculous. I've never had to go that bad. Something to do with the altitude, I guess. I did fly Southwest, and they were super good. I was so thankful. They were really attentive. The attendant helped me put my bag up in the overhead, and kept checking, making sure I was okay, asking me if I needed anything, asked how I was, just like consistently kept checking me. And I didn't even tell them I was pregnant. I think they just, could tell. So, so that went really well. The only bad thing I had, totally not Southwest's fault, the airport I went to, which is the Salt Lake Airport, they have 2 lines for security. One is the full body scan, which is like an x-ray, and second is the metal detector. you know the cool thing about the full body scan, you can wear everything, you don't have to take off your shoes, blah blah blah, but I didn't want to do that, obviously, and they kept trying to get me to go in that line, and I was like, no, I'm not going in that line, and I don't care if, I don't care if it's technically safe or not. I honestly don't know if it is, but it's pretty much an x-ray, and I just didn't want to be x-rayed. And I kind of was like, no, I'm going to stay over here, and they were kind of irritated, and eventually I just kind of like pointed to my stomach and was like, I'm going to stay over here, and they were like, okay. And I was like, okay. So that was the only bad thing about flying. Well, that was the worst thing about flying, I should say. I didn't drink any soda that day. So I can't tell you if this was true or not, but I had a couple people tell me that the soda goes even faster through your bladder when you're up in the air, like makes you feel like you have to explode. So I was like, I'm not gonna try that. So I just drank water and juice all day, which probably isn't bad anyways. And then my flight was only an hour and like 40 minutes, and so I didn't buy stockings, and I kind of regret it because sure enough, by the time I got off the plane, I had flip-flops on, and they were skin tight against my feet. My ankles were swollen, and it was just not comfortable. So I ended up riding like the 2.5 hours back home with my feet all like out and out of their shoes because they were just so puffy. They didn't hurt though. They were just really swollen. So that was my flying experience. That Sunday, so the next day I had my baby shower. If you've seen my video, I got some really nice stuff, and mostly clothes, and a lot of blankets, so the baby's definitely not gonna freeze. I got a nice stroller, which I'm gonna do a review on. I don't know. probably in a week or two, maybe. I don't know, just kind of like a pre-review, like why I like it, and why maybe I don't like it, or whatever. And then I'll do an updated one once the baby's here, and I'll tell you like, oh, Anyways, so got a stroller, that was awesome. Got the diaper bag I wanted, that was super cool. I don't know, just lots of stuff. So Sunday was awesome. Monday and Tuesday we spent just kind of relaxing, and we went swimming at a lake. I definitely recommend swimming if you're pregnant. People told me that it was a great exercise to do because it takes the weight off of your body, but also it's exercise, and you're supposed to exercise. And I hadn't swam since before I was pregnant, and so I wasn't really sure how I was going to do, but I loved it. It really tired me out because I was like out of shape, but I really liked it, and it does take so much weight off of you. So when I brought my family back up here, and they stayed here a week, which is why I missed the 20-week vlog, and they just left yesterday morning. And we went swimming again at the rec center, and that was really nice. They have like a heated pool and some like indoor water slides and stuff like that, and it was super great. So that was pretty much the exciting of week 20. Also, I felt I had a couple Braxton Hicks contractions while I was down in Arizona, and maybe like one when I got back. They don't hurt or anything. They're just, you just feel like the stretching kind of. It's like, and then your stomach's really tight and kind of hard, But then they went away. It was like one a day. It wasn't like repetitive or anything like that. So I wasn't even worried. I was just like, oh, that's interesting. So that's pretty much that. I am almost 90% positive that I felt the baby from the outside not last night, the night before last. I kind of felt it moving, and I went ahead and put my hand on my stomach, and I never feel anything anyways, and this time it kicked, and I totally felt it. Super excited. And he's definitely getting more active. I used to only feel him at night, and like today at work I felt him a couple times during the day, and I got my first bladder kick. That was exciting. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna quick and close this video off, and then I will do the last few minutes and part 2.